In our discussion yesterday, we were talking about like, well, all this stuff around learning in the flow of work, like how we're not doing it. And I was like, well, actually, employees do learn in the flow of work. We just don't know what they're learning, and we don't know the quality of that learning. And we don't know who's doing the teaching. So we don't have no idea where the wisdom comes from or how to kind of document that organizational wisdom to be able to pass it on. So I think there's sort of a myth that people don't learn in the flow of work, because they do. We just don't know what, and we don't know that the quality is.
Yeah, Kyle made a great point yesterday, which is learning and development professionals, we like to control where everything lives and how it gets accessed and how it gets used. And learning in the flow of work is completely outside of our comfort zone, or really of what we're accustomed to focusing on. And like Kyle said, we know it's happening, but we can't seem to get our arms around it and really understand the detail behind it.
Yeah, actually, that's a great transition, because this next slide is a great opportunity for people who are using Workday as well for the talent suite or Workday LMS. Judy, I'm seeing the same thing. Almost everybody's using Workday. And I even saw a Workday commercial on the public television, like Channel 9, which means that they're going after small and medium-sized businesses, which is crazy.
I love that we're a Chicago group and we can just say Channel 9.
I know. That made me laugh too.
Sure. We're implementing WorkRamp this month. In fact, we had tried the Workday Learning for quite a while, and there were a number of pretty key things that we found got in the way. Probably the biggest one was integration with calendaring. So they were many years late, multiple years late in delivering Google Calendar integration, which I believe is still not there. And from everything I've seen in the community, the Outlook integration is a little janky. Also with a system like WorkRamp, we're doing sales enablement. So we had pitch practicing and challenges like that was built into other platforms. So
I got so distracted by Matt saying PeopleSoft LMS that I almost forgot. I almost forgot what I was going to say about Workday, which was, as a provider of technologies that are part of your learning ecosystem but are not an LMS, there was a typical flow and actually a running joke in my company, and actually in both of these companies that I've been part of in the last year. And the way that it goes is you're having all these great conversations with your client. They're totally ready to implement your technology. And then someone in HR goes to your client, the visionary learning leader, and says, hold everything. We're about to implement Workday. And according to Workday, they have this thing that you want. You may not implement your technology. And we'd always be like, we get it, client. We will see you in 9 months. We will see you again 9 months after your Workday implementation. And it got to be like clockwork. It was just, and we were so confident, just saying, totally understand. You will not win this battle because someone in HR has staked all of the political capital for their career on Workday replacing what you are spending on everything else in your learning tech ecosystem.